Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Friday the 13th. You know what? Totally okay with it as we get entertained by Crockett. That's a pretty cool trick. You really should go on stage. You should apply for Music Fest
The
with that.
kids love it. The kids love it.
I suddenly I'm not upset at being Friday the 13th because it's Friday. And it's a long weekend too.
Yeah.
You might have
Yeah.
off on Monday for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So hey,
Yeah. Plus, we're
enjoy
going to
the
be
day.
millionaires after tonight. So that's cool too.
Exactly. So we'll be fine. It's
I
gonna be a good
Googled,
day.
I Googled, I couldn't remember what the lump sum cash payout was. And like the first or second story when I Googled it was the Washington Post. And it was like, you've won millions. Now you have to think about the taxes. And I was just like, what? Of course you have to worry about the taxes. Can I
Can I get
bask in
millions?
it for a second
Yes,
before
yes.
you come in and go,
Everyone's looking for a different angle. That's why.
oh,
Yeah,
what a party pooper. Just
yeah,
let me count it for a second.
yeah. I was gonna say there must have been a millionaire that wrote that article because they were upset about all the millions that they they have to give
Right.
back for for taxes or whatever. But then I realized no, they're a writer. Chances are they don't make a lot of money. Of course. Uh the thankless job as a journalist. I know. Different angles, different angles. Happy Friday the 13th, says Dave. Happy Friday to you, Dave. Happy Friday to you. Taylor Swift loves this number. That is her number, 13.
Yeah,
All good things
if
come to
she's
her.
doing it, it's everyone else should because she's just
She's,
rolling that
she's
kid.
killing it. She's killing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it should be,
Dwan,
I
good
think it's going
morning.
to be a good
Kelly,
day.
good morning. Sherry, good morning. Selena Crockett, miss you. Have a great weekend. You too. Thank you so much, Sherry.
Hey,
Thank you
you
all.
too. We're going to be talking about the food combos that you find really tasty. Others might find rather strange. I saw one watermelon and mustard together.
My son almost accidentally dipped his watermelon into mustard the other day, and I shunned him. I said, "You know," because he likes dippy dips. We call it at dinner and stuff. He's
Mhm.
dippy dip, dippy dip. So whether it's ranch or ketchup or mustard, whatever it is, he's always very curious if there's a condiment on the table.
Ooh.
I can't really have much to say about this because I put Italian dressing on everything, which I feel like probably would skeeve a lot of people out. But
Would you put it on sushi?
no.
Thank you for stopping somewhere. I saw sushi and ranch dressing, which makes me go, just cook it already. Just cook the sushi already.
You
Stop
know,
ruining it.
I wonder if that's a lot of your like baseline sushis, like you say you're eating sushi, but you really just love California rolls. You know what I mean?
I'm wondering too, because in a lot of those different rolls have the sauce all over
Right.
it. And
Right.
lately I've been getting sushi. I don't even dip it in soy sauce anymore. I just eat it as
Oh, I
is.
had a hankering for sushi lately too.
Yeah.
Kate and I went out to a really nice dinner last night for our anniversary, and I was like, "We should go get
Oh.
sushi sometime soon."
What'd you wind up getting?
We went to an Italian place. It was delicious. It was wonderful.
Did you have your Italian dressing on everything, for
Yeah,
your anniversary dinner?
I keep a holster with me and a little bottle, and I just
You're like,
it's like a
Ed
little
Sheeran.
shooter. Just
Yeah. Well, Ed Sheeran goes everywhere with his Heinz ketchup,
yeah, I
right?
don't blame
That's
him.
his sauce, which I find interesting because he just trademarked, he has if you ever seen it, he has a teddy bear tattoo on his right bicep, and he's trademarking it, and he wants to put it, as a logo on different foods. So I'm guessing Ed Sheeran's gonna put out some sort of food line. He's gonna do sauces. I mean, he's gonna give Heinz a run for their money. I'm
He's
surprised
got the
Heinz didn't make
money
him
to
sign some
do.
sort of contract.
He's got the money to do what he wants. If Ben Affleck can get a 10-figure deal with Dunkin',
Right?
Ed Sheeran can get at least a 6-figure deal with Heinz.
Was it 10 or 8? Still both very high.
8 figures, but that's 10 million at least.
Okay, right. Yeah, so we're gonna see because we always see they always look so scruffy. The pictures where celebrities are walking down the street, and for Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, they're always carrying the Dunkin' cup. So now they're
Guy
making a
knows what he
commercial out of
likes.
it.
Let
Yeah.
somebody else take care of breakfast, Dwan TGIF. She says she puts ketchup ring on bologna. Okay, I put mustard on bologna, but
Yeah.
Sherry, a friend of mine, puts ketchup on everything. There you go. Kelly, Cooper cheese on apple pie. Oh, that's
Oh,
okay.
yes.
I've heard of that one before.
My husband swears by that because cheese and apple go really well together, and I've heard of melting cheese on apple pie. That takes it to a next level, Kelly. I like that. Cooper cheese.
Yeah,
Cooper.
I
I like that.
but you know what it is about that one? We've, like, heard of that. Like, so that actually doesn't so maybe that takes a little less of the sting of your
Mm.
weird combo off of it, but if you're like, "Oh, man, I love hot dogs and peanut butter," I gotta be like, why?"
Speaking of peanut butter, that is, one of the choices for a lot of these different combos. So peanut butter on pizza. Is that with cheese and tomato?
Just
I don't do you add it together?
stop
Actually,
ruining pizza. You've all had pizza, right? It's freaking delicious.
I
Just
would
eat it.
have I would have a Hawaiian pizza with pineapple and peanut butter. I really think that would go well. Uh, let's see here. Peanut butter. Okay, well, this is pizza and applesauce. So I guess they're try your son could try that, dipping the pizza into
He's
applesauce.
probably done that already, I gotta be
Yeah,
honest.
I could see that going. A lot of pickle combos, pickles and whipped cream. It sounds like someone who's pregnant might try, salty and sweet.
I love pickles and I love whipped cream. Stop ruining them both.
Put it together. Pickle juice and popcorn. Are you drizzling it instead of using butter? You're drizzling the
That's
juice over the
interesting. That's
popcorn?
actually an interesting one, yeah.
Or does it look
Uh,
like a bowl of cereal? Is
oh,
the
no, I
popcorn
no, no,
floating
no,
in it?
no, 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 don't say that. But I think, yeah, I could see maybe if you're trying to replace butter and salt, putting in a
Mhm.
salty kinda pickle juice in there could that's an interesting one, actually.
Yeah. Weren't you telling us a while back that, pickle juice was a good, drink for those that are
Pickle
trying to
juice,
lose weight?
so where it really got famous was actually the Eagles a long time ago opened their season in Dallas. I think it was the first year Andy Reid took them to the playoffs, opened their season in Dallas, and it was like 108 degrees, and the Eagles crushed them, and they were drinking pickle juice on the sideline because it was a good helped with all the salt that they were losing and sweat and stuff like that.
Right.
So a bunch of the players had said like, "Oh, pickle juice, pickle juice." So yeah, pickle juice is. I'm not telling you to go out there and chug a jar of pickle juice, but say compared to maybe a super fruity sports drink or something like that, yeah,
Right.
it could be. Yeah,
The electrolytes. Yeah, and the salt and the brine. Sure. All right. So we'll be talking about this coming up, after 7 this morning on, LEV. Also, we have your fuel up. Don't forget that with Phillipsburg Easton Honda, a chance to win a nice perk this morning from Wawa. You can all these items we've talked about. I've seen them in that refrigerated section in the center of Wawa where you can grab the pickle if you want. You
yeah.
can grab the juice. There's popcorn off to the side. So yeah, make sure you we'll have that for you in about 3 minutes on
Do
air.
you have a pot low? Do you have one of your pots low?
I don't think so.
Oh, maybe my headphones are just low. Okay, Mr. Big is very quiet in my
You're
headphones.
good. You're good.
Sorry, didn't mean to scare you.
It's all good. It's all good. Thank you for checking. I
You're
appreciate it.
welcome.
All right, everybody. Have a
All right.
great weekend. I'm excited. My son's doing a band fest. So several elementary schools
It's called
and,
Woodstock. Just say it.
and it's several counties throughout Pennsylvania. And this year, Parkland School District is hosting it. And Cole's going to be representing his elementary school. He'll be playing sax for Fogelsville Elementary School
I heard he's
tonight.
opening the show with Careless Whisper.
He knows it. I don't know if he
Okay.
heard you
I
talking
have to
about it.
I feel like that's like a rite of passage, like that you just have to know, like
If
you
you play
have to if you play
saxophone, right?
saxophone, it's
You
it's
have to know
Careless
that.
Whisper, you have to know it. You have to.
He taught it to himself. So I don't know if it was you that said that or if it was my husband Ethan that said that. But yeah, he's like, "Mom, I taught myself." He was playing. That would be cool to open up with that. But they he already had to learn 5 songs on his own during winter break. It was stressful at times. He was being rather hard on himself, but you know what? He practiced. He practiced every day. And we were dancing along. I had all the songs stuck in my head as he was practicing. So looking forward to hearing the whole ensemble together
Yeah,
tonight
hopefully the
for
rest of them
Bandfest.
were practicing too.
I know. You heard it from Crockett. And Mima and Grandpa are coming up. They're They decided to forego Harrah's. They're not going to the casino tonight. They're gonna come
Wow,
up
it's a big
and set
saxophone
it's a
performance tonight.
That's right. So I have to clean the house because Mima and Grandpa are coming, and it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth the stress.
Yeah,
Grandpa
it
always
sounds
goes
like
around
it.
the house. He goes, "What's this clutter? It's bringing back my childhood.
Okay.
You gotta
Well, tell
clean."
tell 'em there's no clutters at Hera. Go that way, pal.
They also comp the meals. I gotta make some dinner for everybody. But my mother said, just get the lasagna at the store. You know, like Stouffer's. Get Stouffer's. It'll be fine. You can serve us that. Okay, ma.
You can
Thanks.
serve us that. How
I
nice
love
of
my grandma.
her.
Isn't that nice? So we'll be having a Stouffer's. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy. We'll
Bye,
catch you on
everybody.
Monday.
Go win
Bye.
millions.